Welcome to Living Intentionally Coaching. I'm Marsha McCray, your Living Intentionally coach. And together we're going to take this journey together for self discovery and as we discover the purposeful seasons of your life. Thank you for joining me on this YouTube page. And remember to subscribe and to share this information and tell others about Living Intentionally Coaching YouTube page. I have an interesting topic for you today. It's called scouting. If you see in the background, I have some mannequins there because within my office space there is coaching, consulting, and in the back area there's a whole boutique. That's a whole nother story. But something happened recently, and I've been thinking about it ever since. In the sports arena, whether it's football or baseball or soccer, whatever it may be, there are scouts. And these scouts are professional scouts. They tour the country, they tour different colleges and universities or even high schools to find the best talent for their particular organization, whether it's college football or pro. I believe in baseball, you can go pro right after baseball. But as far as basketball, you now have to go to college, attend a university or college for I don't know how many years, 1, 2, or whoever many years. And as with football, I think you need to have like 2, 3 years or whatever. But these scouts look and tour and find the best talent for their organization to use that talent. Of course, you want to use it because you're going to make an investment, I guess, whether it's with a huge contract or with a college scholarship or whatnot. As with professional scouts for the athletic arena, there are some scouts to tour, research, stalk you. They're stalking you to find out how they can use you, how they can use your talents. What are your talents? If you are a gifted speaker or if you're generous, maybe you're great with speaking, or maybe you're great and creative. There are some scouts, some professional scouts, some professional users that are trying to find ways to get close to you, find ways to mingle and get cozy with you so they can find a way to use your talents. Be careful, unless you're for sale, unless you may think you're getting a friendship, but that person knows what they're using you for, and you don't realize that you've been used until you've been used up. That person did their job. They were scouting. They were intentional about scouting and finding a way to use you. Be really careful. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, that I have a boutique and there are the mannequins. My boutique is in appointment only. So you can only access this store by appointment only. And that's so I could just give you a personal experience in shopping. But every once in a while, I get someone that comes in and they're not there to buy, they're there to scout. Despite me pulling certain items that are their size, giving a presentation, they insist on looking at they're going through all of the inventory, whether it's their size or not. They're not there to buy anything or buy anything for anyone else. They're looking at certain things as a buyer that you kind of, notice. As a buyer, a professional buyer buying for a store, I'm looking at top tags, I'm looking at the labels, I'm looking at all types of things, barcodes and whatnot. And I noticed that this individual was doing that, and I stood there and laughed, to myself. I let her do what she do because only I could be me. She can't be me. But be careful with scouters and people that are there just to get information from you, find a way to take shortcuts, find a way to glean from your wisdom. Be very careful of the people that are there to just scout you. Be cautious. Everyone is not there to be friends with you. Some people are there just to use you. Some people are there to find a way to be attached to you to get through to, or to someone else. Be careful of that too. So it is okay to vet people. It is okay to do your due diligence and research on a particular individual, because not everyone that comes into your proximity is for your good. Be careful and be aware of the scouts. Not only do women scout other women, men scout women. And guess what? Women are scouting men. Back in the day, the term was gold digger. I don't know if that's still a valid term, where women were scouting and well-off men to see how they can live a better life, and be brought up. Now there's men that are scouting women. I remember I was talking to an older, mature woman, and she was, people were really interested in her, and that was a really good thing. But I noticed that because she was driving a different type of vehicle that she was used to driving, that's how she was meeting people. They were like looking at her while she was driving, talking to her at the gas station and whatnot. And I'm like, it is okay to research or do background checks and everything on these particular individuals, because you may find out they are not who they say that they are. They're scouting you. Perhaps they have come to the fall season of their life and they realize they've squandered, they've lost everything, or as it back in the day we would say, trick it off. They've blown their money. They've made bad investments. They've partied and done things with their funds, and now they're older and they need some stability. They have no home, they have no investment, they have no insurance, they have nothing, right? No retirement. And now they're scouting different people. Now, women have been doing this as well. So I don't want to make it seem like the men are doing doing only this bad thing. Women have been doing this as well. So be careful, people who just immediately attach themselves to you because they may be just wanting to use you for something. Perhaps you're in ministry, and some people just love being close and attached to people in ministry. Do they really want to contribute to your ministry? Maybe, maybe not. Or do they just want to be known to be around you? Be aware of that. Drake has the song "No New Friends," and I wouldn't say just don't have any new friendships or don't have any new relationships, but pray for your tribe. I always tell people to pray for your tribe. Pray, meditate on the exact type of individual you want to be brought into your life, whether it's as a friendship or even as a relationship. So when you see it, you're going to be able to identify with it easily. So please be careful of those who are scouting you, because that's not good. And you must be aware of such dangerous behavior. Beware of the scouts. If you get anything from this message, it's to beware of the scouts. Unless you're an athlete going to a professional organization, beware of the scouts. Ladies, beware of the scouts. Men, beware of the scouts. Thank you so much. This is a YouTube page for Living Intentionally Coach. Make sure you subscribe, share, and let's talk about this. Let's make a discussion. Talk to you later. God bless you. Bye-bye.